All right, that means we on.
She watched the podcast.
Who?
She was just like, when she was waiting, she was like, yeah, I'm sitting here watching the podcast.
Oh, what we say?
About the
What did we say?
the whole not asking.
Oh, I know this. Oh, so she on my side. That sounds good. All right. Welcome
back.
back, niggas. It's Black Ice. Yeah,
You
the
gotta
podcast. I don't know why we want to call this shit Black Ink.
Because you watch all the reality shows.
I know, and I think it's because like right now Black Ink is just circulating on my Twitter from like just their funny clips.
Oh Lord.
And I'm like, oh, I think I may start it back from the beginning because Black Ink New York was good. But anywho, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Calvin.
Yes, and it is another beautiful Saturday. A little windy.
Yeah.
In the DTX though, but it's a beautiful Saturday.
The what?
In the DTX.
Oh. Never heard that be referred to.
The DF Dub. I'm sorry.
DF Dub. In the Triple D.
Oh, Triple D, San Andreas. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How was your week, Calvin?
Oh, it was good. Let's see. We had a 4-day week. We was off Friday, so.
Oh yeah, did you ever find out why you was off?
No. Never found out.
Yeah, don't ask, don't tell. You were off. Why is that so funny?
Because in the military, don't ask, don't tell me.
Oh my goodness, no. Oh, heavens, no.
No, you know what that mean, right?
What, don't ask, don't tell?
Yeah.
In the military?
Yeah.
No.
That was like hiding your sexuality.
Oh, I thought it was like when they was, cause
Well,
you know.
remember I made the comment the other time. I was
Yeah,
okay with that.
I said,
That's why I was
don't say
busting
that
out
shit.
laughing because it connected.
Oh,
You
no.
connected it with I
No,
see.
I was like, yeah. I'm like, Cal, you say some shit like that, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, we is.
To the moon, nigga.
We're going to get sponsored by Skittles.
Calvin, stop.
What? That's one of my favorite candy.
You like Skittles for real?
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Man, in the military, in basic training, I sold a pack of sour Skittles for
Ooh.
$80.
Ugh, I hate sour Skittles.
Me either. I mean, me too, but I sold them bitches.
Yeah.
The purple and the blue, those are underrated pack.
The best pack is the blue one, the tropical one, that light blue pack. That's the best pack.
It's up there, but that purple.
I like the blue pack.
That purple.
But you know, when it comes to me and Skittles, I can only eat them. It has to be the same color, but 3 at a time.
Okay. I eat the most like sunflower seeds.
Just popping them.
Yeah.
No, it has to be the
I
same
haven't
color.
had
3 at a
really
time.
candy like that in, it's been years. Like, I don't really just snack on candy.
Yeah, I'm not a chocolate girl.
Yeah.
I can't do chocolate. Only thing I like chocolate is my mints. You didn't.
Anyway.
You did not have to roll your eyes like that.
I'll roll my eyes. I'm sorry.
You
That's
rolled
all
them
that.
hard.
Oh, damn.
You rolled them like I was a hard R.
Depend on who's watching.
Oh my goodness! Shut up. Me and my fan club. One love, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I do have a fan club.
You do.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm working on mine.
We're gonna get you one.
Yeah, just one. That's all I need.
Well, you got one. That's all you need.
Yeah, she watches. She supports.
She's so supportive. She is so supportive. If this feels slow, that's because it is.
Yeah.
For the first time,
I got my sister baby shower. We could talk about that.
we could talk about that. We were supposed to do something. We're supposed to talk about Sinners. Calvin haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna spoil it. And like I told him before this, it's not even a simple fact of like spoiling it. It's just, it's good conversation. It's good dialogue, and like one where I would be very interested to hear your thoughts on it,
Right.
as it pertains to like the African American experience, because it did like enlighten something in me that you have said multiple times. I'm like, Calvin, that whatever, but we'll get into that next week whenever you finally see it.
Oh, so you heard my voice in it? Like, damn, Calvin said that.
No, please, no, you're not on my mind like that, my nigga.
No, I'm just saying, like,
It's
it
more-
was like an aha, like, oh, damn,
it
Calvin
was
be
like,
talking about like
yeah,
that.
it was like, okay, I get Calvin's perspective on X,
So
Y,
you
Z.
thought of me?
No, nigga, I did not think of you.
So who did you connect the correlation with?
It's not even connecting the correlation. It was a simple fact that like I heard it, and I was like, I've heard that before from somewhere. And then after I like started to continue to like think about it, I was like, oh, now I understand Calvin's perspective.
Calvin.
But it was like a few days later, nigga. It wasn't like I'm watching Sinners and I was like, oh my goodness, Calvin. It wasn't nothing like that.
Don't be a hater your whole life.
I'm not a hater. I'm just you're partial to the truth.
No.
Yes, nigga, that's the truth.
I think you know what? I think I'm low key a prophet because I'll be seeing things in the future and present time.
Goodness.
And a lot of people have came back to me years later and be like, you know what, bro? You was right. And I'll be like,
I'm not saying you're right.
No.
I never said you were right. I said I understand your perspective.
I'm just saying it was some high school relationships I was right about. It was some baby mamas I was right about that they shouldn't.
It was a marriage we were both right about.
Yeah, that's what
that never should have happened.
Yeah, you know. So
dumbass.
I mean, but you know, it is what it is.
Really, really quick. I remember you calling me about that.
I was hot.
You called me. You 38 hot. I mean, you hotter than a crack spoon. You hot, right? And I remember you was like, call and talk to that nigga, man. And I was like, I can try. Called you back. I was like, yeah, Cal, he ain't listening.
Yeah.
We just got to see this nigga through.
That nigga wanted to buy that new iPhone. The 5 color, the 5C.
Yeah.
So you got married for that, nigga? Yeah, bro, we're gonna get them new iPhones. Nigga said love yet.
Nigga say, fuck the love. We got matching iPhones, nigga.
Yeah, that's that
pink
military
for her,
shit.
blue for me.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Dummy.
I was mad, but you know, and then she came up to me, what was that? Maybe a year ago. We was at Alton. And she was like, you know I ain't fuck with you because I knew you was against me. I said, yeah, I know.
Duh.
Yeah, I know. She talking about, yeah, I was mad. I was like, okay. I've been knowing this nigga since the 5th grade.
Yes. I know what's best for that nigga.
Yeah.
That's just what it boiled down to.
Yeah, I was just like,
no bullshit, but whatever.
But you know, sometimes you gotta let people bump their heads.
You really have to let people fail.
Yeah.
Like, you really, really do. And honestly, that was something I always gave my parents credit for. Because when it came to, like, their parenting style, they always just let, like, my sisters and I just, like, bump our head, right?
Right.
It was that thing of, like, bump your head. They got their hand out. Oh, you not ready to get it? All right, cool. Just keep bumping your head. We'll be here when you're ready.
Yeah, you'll learn. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. And I guess they figured it out. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ain't none of my business.
Mm-mm.
Ain't none of my business.
Yeah, no, high school was yeah, I was right about a few things. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, that's what you right about. Because I be feeling the same way. Not that I be feeling the same way in the sense of I don't think I'm a prophet or no shit like that. However, I'm a really good judge of character.
Oh. Well,
like I can spot bullshit from miles away.
Well, yeah. I stood up after our senior picnic on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I have an announcement to make. And everybody, you know, of course I'm getting everybody's attention because they think I might say something funny.
Yeah, something stupid as hell.
But I was dead ass serious. I was saying, look, after we graduate, y'all probably won't ever hear from me again. Or some of y'all won't ever hear from me again because, you know, we didn't even talk like that in high school.
Yeah, and we really don't have
some of y'all don't
discuss.
even know. You know, some of y'all just barely passed your tax test, but you made it. But
yeah,
and then there's some people I ran into after high school and be like, oh, okay,
mm-hmm.
you know, cool, what's up? But our class really, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the school out there. Conrad 2012. Our class was really good. I think we got the best class coming out of Conrad.
Honestly, I can't tell you. Like
we got our little bumps in the road too, but I would say
I think 2012 was full of some of the funniest niggas I ever met in life, though. Yeah.
That's because North Dallas was a hub for all the different, because we all came from different areas.
Yeah.
So it was like, niggas from the Grove, Oak Cliff, South Dallas, West Dallas,
East.
I
love East Dallas is in the mix.
Little sprinkle of Balch Springs. We had that one white girl that was pregnant. Remember her?
Yeah, I remember her.
Somebody dunked on her in the hallway. Remember we used to do that dumb shit, dunking in the hallway? And somebody,
just dumb as hell.
Yeah, my nigga Drew broke the clock.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that being like a big thing.
Yeah. It was right there by the bathroom on the first floor.
Yeah, because he was like afraid.
Hell yeah,
I remember that.
That nigga windmilled the shit out that hole. That nigga, everybody was like, "Ooh!" That nigga dicked in the French was like, "Yeah, that was your dumb ass." Because he had a ring on. They cracked the glass.
Yeah, just dumb as hell. Now I would say like, because I was only with you for 2 years in high school. Now whenever I end up going to Poteet, whenever they would be like, "Oh, the 10-year reunion," I'm like, I don't need to. For what? I don't know, cocky shit, but to show y'all that I am good in life. Like, I didn't get married. I don't have like 2-3 children by now. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm like, I don't. What do we need to sit back and reminisce about? For one, I didn't even want to be there. So
I go to our reunions for Comrade because
report back because I know you'll tell me everything.
Well, that first group, like really, like when we was freshmen, like that was the first year had freshmen through seniors.
Yeah, we were like
we was the first class,
first like full blown, like 9 to 12.
Yeah, we was that. Yeah. And so like that first group, even from 09 to 12, like we try to keep it.
Yeah, I mean, even if you went there from like 09 to 12, if you were in our grade,
yeah,
I feel like it was really all love with our grade too.
Well, and I feel like people treated us like we wasn't. I didn't get treated like a freshman.
No, that's what's crazy. I never got treated like a freshman in high school or college because I remember when I first went off the tech. I was like talking to somebody, and I remember I asked her, I was like, "Hey, can you take me back to my dorm?" And she was like, "You a freshman?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm living in Chitwood." And she was like, "You a freshman?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm pretty sure I asked that girl to drive me back to my dorm.
Yeah, I got
and they had no idea that I was a freshman. But I think that just had a lot to do with like, I feel like 2012 was probably like one of the last few classes where like we actually cared how we carried ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can really only speak for 2012. Like, I have no idea what 13, 14, 15, which I was doing.
Yeah, I didn't,
Because honestly, by the time, like, all the other, like, that 14, 15 came to college, I'm like, these kids is babies.
Well, that was my sister.
Like, oh, these are babies. And see,
my sister was a freshman when we were seniors.
And I literally see her as a baby still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's a baby. I mean, my baby sister got her master's and everything. I'm like, that's a baby.
Yeah.
It's a baby having a baby.
Yeah, 2012, yeah. And when I got the PV, some people knew I was freshman, but I got there that summer. So I was up there with the upperclassmen already.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, all right, yeah, he a freshman, but he like a second year freshman.
But you left like the day after graduation, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got my check and I was gone. Told Dollar General. Fuck you.
Oh my goodness. Yes. I forgot you were working.
That was my first job.
Every now and then I come across a picture from your high school graduation where I got on like this little jumpsuit and you just there with your blue and yellow.
Man, I wanted to graduate in the gold gown.
I said we look so young.
Yeah, I think it was 18.
We look so young.
18.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember I left. Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like I need to find like all of our graduation pictures and put them together. Because we have them. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm saying like we have them.
I
just have to
find my class ring.
Oh, I still have my class ring.
My mama had found it somewhere.
I still have my little. Mine was silver. I got it from K's. I'm pretty sure is where I got mine from.
I got mine from Johnston.
From Johnston. Oh no.
No, not from Johnston. I didn't go to Johnston.
Bearstone, something like that.
No. I didn't go to Johnston.
Where'd you go?
We found out who makes Johnston rings, so we went to Walmart, and I got my ring quicker than everybody.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, they make the same. Yeah, y'all use the same jeweler."
And I got my ring junior year. Like, so, I got it like at the end of junior year. So at the beginning of the senior year, I had it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like first day of school. Because let me tell you what we used to do. We used to do this thing in Mesquite. It's this thing where you get like a baseball jersey and it says senior or whatever. And it has your graduating class on the back. So 12. So when it was time for me to go, my first day of senior year, I showed up with my last name on the back of mine. And my teacher was like, "Hey, you got to go to the office like it's out of code." And I was like, "No, it's not. Go to the office, one in code." Within a week later, the amount of people who also had like their last name on the back of their jerseys. And I think after that, it just became like a thing.
Okay, trendsetter.
Thank you. They'll probably never give me credit for it, but I don't give a damn. Nigga, I was in Mesquite. It wasn't that hard.
Yeah, speaking of credit, man, I started the golf team at Conrad junior year. And now they win in district championships. They got this one boy.
He good?
What better? Well, I mean, I was the best golfer come out of Conrad.
Honestly, Cal, I think I've seen you actually like golf. Like, remember that one time we was out at
the
that
driving
point?
range.
Oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah,
it wasn't no chair. This is when I was like, oh, this shit is not like Top Golf.
Yeah. Well,
Remember, I'm thinking like I'm going out there to get a drink. I'm about to have like a real cute little appetizer. I'm about to
the driving
range.
Shade. Straight up practice.
It's just, and it's nothing to do.
Could have been hitting golf balls.
I didn't want to do that. Like I said, you didn't. I don't feel like I was prepared mentally for that, because I really thought we was going to like a low skill Top Golf, and it was nothing but grass and concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could have cried.
It was good. It was good. But yeah, I started the golf team at Conrad 2011.
Hey, that's junior
year. Yeah, junior year. Went to Miss Fitzgerald. I learned there was a rule that, if a student asks for a club or anything, that the school got to provide it.
And they also have to find like a teacher to like quote unquote sponsor it for them.
Yep, I went straight there. I said, we need to have a golf team.
Okay.
And I'm interested. She was like, well, give me like 2 or 3 other people. Man, I just had one class just signed a whole thing. Next thing you know, you want to join the Conrad golf team? Meet Mr. I can't think of his name. It's a short white dude. Then the next year, Coach Alexander was our coach, which I ain't seen this nigga since. What's the call when was it panoramic senior picture?
Oh, I forgot. Do they still take those?
I don't know, but we was taking ours.
Oh my goodness, you really just unlocked something. I need to go back and find mine.
Because I'll never forget this.
Like at the front of the school.
And I hope Coach Alexander see this. So we going.
Coach Alexander.
He wasn't there when he was there. So then he had texted us and whatever, talking about, hey, come to my room and come get y'all new golf shirts. It's like, man, okay. So we go, got stuff. He talking. He's like, yeah, man, y'all gonna be straight, blah blah. That was the last time I saw this man. This man didn't come to our graduation.
What happened?
I think he just took another job, like how Coach Duke and all them just left us after football season, which I feel like still was
like, I don't remember that,
bro.
What year was that? Was I there?
That was the year we beat Sock. Like right after we beat Sock.
I wasn't there when we beat Sock. Remember?
I know that, but I'm just saying that was senior year. Right after we beat Sock, them niggas was on their way to 30 to Greenville.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
That's why I was like pissed, like, bro. We had the best class athletically too, and none of them really just got a big, like, Silas should have went somewhere.
Yeah, he should have went somewhere.
At least.
Goofy ass.
Silas. Have you even seen him on?
No.
That's what we need to bring up here.
I think at one point I had to just like, I didn't have to unfollow, but I just had to mute him for a minute.
Oh, when he had that thong on by the lake?
He just do crazy.
That nigga Jerry talking about, say, man, I don't know what type of drugs my nigga on, but he on them early. Hey.
He is just his own person. He has always been his own person.
My favorite character that he does is
he's insane.
The wrestling shit.
I don't think I need to see it.
We go, yeah. He has like 7, 8 different characters.
He is so goofy.
I don't know how he's not going viral in Dallas.
It's just
every time he posts, I share it.
He's just his own person.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No one can mimic him.
No.
No.
He's a character.
And by Silas, if I had a class with him, I had to get out because I know I'm not getting no work done.
I never had a class with him, thank God.
I had senior year, they put me in there with in Mr. Net class.
Net?
It's the Net. Remember that tall?
Oh, it's the Net, yeah.
That
tall white lady?
Yeah. And it was me, Silas, I think Jordan Franklin.
Yeah.
It was, and I was like, yeah, I ain't getting no work done here.
Jordan was a quiet one.
Jordan who?
Franklin.
You never had a class with that nigga.
He was always quiet around me.
Hey.
He was always so. Well, I was gonna say he was like a quiet sneaker.
This nigga Jordan Franklin having a class with him. I'm sorry, but he's the head coach at Samuel High School. Shout out to him.
Is he?
Yeah, he turned that whole program
basketball?
on. Yeah, I went to his playoff
well,
game.
Good for him. I didn't know that. He was always so quiet around me.
Boy, him in class.
I remember him from homeroom because like we all had homeroom together.
Yeah, no.
And I remember like if I would have stayed there, I would have had to sit next to him at graduation. But no.
No. You ain't never had a class with this.
No,
nigga.
I never had a class with Jordan.
Bro, sophomore year, Miss Cuellar. When I tell you,
Miss Cuellar.
This nigga used to. Jordan would be arguing back with the teacher. He'd be like,
I can believe it.
All right, so I'm saying if it's this. And then she'd be like, no, Jordan.
Cuellar taught what? Science or math?
Chemistry.
Okay, so science.
Chemistry, yeah. That was the like class I was struggling with. And when I say struggle, I'm making like mid B's.
You know who I had Cuellar with?
Oh.
Willie.
That's
who I had Quayar
Me and
with.
Willie got cussed out in front of Miss Quayar class during parent conference between his daddy and my daddy.
Oh, his parents. Did I ever tell you how my mama first met all of them?
At school, right? No, because I know his dad used to drive the bus.
No. He had to. He was doing like summer classes at Eastfield. My mama
Oh,
worked at Eastfield.
Yeah. I remember, yeah.
And I remember my mama called me. She was like, "Do you know this boy?" Da-da-da-da. And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I just met his mama." She was like, "And then I met him because apparently he walked up to my mama and was like, 'You Jasmine mama?'" And she was like, "Yeah." Like, but how do you know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
that's who I had.
Shout out to
that nigga.
Mozzie.
That nigga name is Willie.
Mama name you Willie?
I'm gonna call you Willie. Call him that. I'm like, his name is Willie.
Man, we gotta respect the.
And he look like a Willie.
You gotta respect the content creator, man.
I respect him.
My boy Mozzie. Off the camera,
Willie
J. Willie J. No, we gonna collab with Willie one day.
Mm-hmm.
We really just gotta talk about like, man, the domino tables in the morning.
Honestly, you and him can have at it one of them weekends I gotta travel. Y'all can be in here just cutting up and reminiscing. Like, I will send me the episode, I will edit it, I will laugh, but like, you two got it.
No, we gotta have everybody.
You two got
we gotta have a Conrad
reunion
episode.
Okay, I would really be down for something like that.
Yeah, because you got the women, the ladies association. You got Janet and Christine.
You got Janet and Christine.
And then Willie, me, you. I think that'll be enough.
Yeah. Try to conjure up Silas if we could. No,
that's a separate.
No,
interview.
That's what I said. No,
that's a separate interview. My nigga might come up.
He might
Have
come
you
here
seen him where he's
being somebody else,
dressed up as a superhero in Deep Ellum with a bullhorn?
No, I told you I muted him.
Shout out to Muddy Man Tony, man.
That shit is. I had to mute him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I would never.
No. I got nothing but love for him.
Follow him on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Oh my goodness, he is.
Y'all go look up Muddy Man Tony, man.
And
you'll see what we're talking about. Very entertaining. And the nigga can rap.
Oh, solid.
Nigga can really rap.
And
when he really like just get in his bag.
He's solid as a rapper. I will give him that.
And shout out to Ken LaFair too. LaKendrick. Yeah.
I had a few classes with LaKendrick.
Oh yeah, me and LaKendrick.
He was always so cool.
We met at Atwell.
Yeah, I had him in like we had an English class together. That lady with that little ponytail, McLaughlin.
Miss McGoey.
Miss
McGoey or McGoey.
I thought it was like McLaughlin or something.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
After she showed me how y'all supposed to take notes.
Oh yeah, she wasn't no joke.
I said, man, get me the fuck out of here.
She wasn't no joke.
I'm not fit to do a setup every time for
every
some notes.
time, and she's like
those cardinal
them.
Notes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she was in
She was the type like this is how you do it in college. Bitch, in college everybody got a MacBook out. Like those were. I really hope you're not telling your kids these lies. Number one lie. This record is gonna follow you through college. Don't know college give a damn about your elementary school referrals.
No, the high school do.
Like that shit.
Not the referrals, but let me give you an example.
Okay.
Tax test. Nigga just took it just to let me go ahead and pass so I can graduate.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really just try to. I got committed on a few, but so like my reading, I just went ahead and passed so I can hurry up and go to sleep. Didn't know that if you didn't score a certain score, you got to be in remedial classes in college. Did not know that.
No, I'm talking about like your behavior shit.
Oh yeah, no.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm saying
I really hate that they used to always shove that down our throats. Like, college is gonna see how many times you went to the principal's office. No, that shit gets shredded at the end of the school year, man. Like, please, you are not keeping my records.
Yeah,
I like.
You don't even remember me.
You really not. I hate that, and then I hate the thing of like, especially two more things. These like when you go to college, ain't nobody gonna care. Them college professors care more than you niggas. Yes, they do. They actually care. Especially like the moment you get into your major classes, you always have that professor that you connect with. They care. And then also the whole thing about like taking notes and everything. I'm like, no. If anything, I wish high school taught me how to study. Now that would have really prepared me for college.
Did not know how to study.
Well, I did not know how to study outside of like note cards, but I have a really good memory, and so that's really what carried me.
I was like, I remember, I'll be like, damn, I heard that before or something like that. But like, take notes and then actually go back and read it.
Yes.
And people be like, man, did you study your notes? Like, I don't know how to study.
Yeah.
They didn't teach us how to study.
And so what I would do is,
college, you're teaching yourself.
You really are like you. a professor's gonna tell you the material that you need, but you're gonna read it and you literally gonna teach it yourself.
They
and
are
then
a facilitator to your degree.
Yes,
that's
and
all
if
they are.
and if you have questions, set up your office hours XYZ. But I'm like, no, that's what they really should have done was like, tell me how to study. And then in college, I feel like there should be like an exit course that everybody needs to take just about life. Like, so like interest rates, credit cards, credit score.
That should be high school, but not college.
Sooner or
later. Everybody's
later.
not gonna go to college. So you want to hit everybody.
Okay, true. That's true. That's true too. Like the housing market, the stock market. I'm like, it needs to be more than just a what?
It should be like that, like how they got health as a thing you need to graduate.
Yeah,
they should add that in there. Really, I won't say
it needs to be more than just a statistics class because that shit don't stick with nobody unless you get in it.
Yeah, statistics crazy.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're just learning shit that we really don't need for everyday life.
Like algebra 1.
We don't need that shit. How about you take out all of that? Because honestly, outside of basic math, long as you know your numbers, I think you're okay.
Yeah.
Like just know where commas and shit and decimals and shit like that go. Know how to do simple long division. Know how to do simple long multiplication, nigga. Know about PEMDAS because that really be kicking y'all ass on social media too. Just little simple shit. But also let's, the high school coach do 1 semester of health and then 1 semester like cars. Like teach people how to change their oils. Change a tire.
They used to give out driver's licenses in high school.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Like, God
my pops got his
damn.
license at Carter.
Yeah, I'm like, bring some shit like, like that's actually gonna help the kids.
Yeah. Well, now they are. I'm gonna say Dallas High D.
Okay,
because I don't know about other school districts, but like at one of the high schools, like Roosevelt, they got like a fire department or a fire academy.
Yeah.
Police, everything, health. So different schools got like different clusters. Like back then, you heard about a cluster. It was like Skyline, Townview. It was like
Skyline had all the clusters.
Lincoln had the human. Not the human, but the
magnet.
The communications.
Oh, and then
which it was the magnet, but that was the communications.
Yeah, they have a magnet part too.
Communications, radio, podcast. They was kind of ahead of the game.
Yeah, like journalism and stuff, right?
Yeah. They were more like communications type of thing. And then, because I went to a cluster academy in middle school for law, so that was cool.
Yeah, but you like to debate, don't you?
Yeah, our law teacher, shout out to Miss Softly. If you went to Adwell, you know about Miss Softly. She had the cordless phone in the classroom that didn't work.
Cordless?
Yeah, like a cordless house phone.
Oh, the house phone. Yeah, I heard about that later.
And she used to be like, "I'm gonna call your mama." And then I forgot who. It was some light skinned dude, but he took her phone and threw it out the window.
That's so stupid.
And then he ran outside and stepped on it.
Why?
Because she was talking about he was gonna call his mama.
But it don't work.
I'm like, she didn't know.
It's okay. It's a scare tactic, baby. You didn't have to do all that to her phone, no.
Well, then I went to her class. I used to tell my mama, like, man, she be tripping. She be tripping. She was like, no, they don't. You tripping. I got to come up here and sit in all your classes. So she said in my first period class, second period. Mrs. Softly was my third period class.
Yeah.
So my mom was like, where your desk at? And I'm like, so this is Miss Softly desk. My desk right here. That's it right here. She told me, your ass over here sitting at the front. I said, she be tripping.
Yeah.
And so one Miss Softly was like, oh, how you doing, Miss Ford, blah, blah. So she was like, can you watch the class while I go make these copies real quick? And I was like, oh, good. She leaving. So when she left, I tell my mom, I said, look, I pointed under her desk.
Yeah.
Bottle of vodka. So I told you she'd be tripping.
Yeah.
And my mama looked, she was just like, she just went in her purse and gave me my cell phone back. I see, I know, I told her don't be tripping.
Yeah, I was always very thankful, like whenever it came to me and teachers, if I got in trouble, my parents always was gonna hear my side. Like they was always gonna hear me out, go, talk to the teacher, and then even if they know I was right, it was very much so like, thank you, like we'll take care of the discipline when we get home, We get in the car, my dad'd be like, yeah, but Jasmine, just calm down next time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that happened.
They were pretty good about that.
That's good.
But then also, I knew that my parents was not missing a parent-teacher conference. So I really didn't have time just to be playing around like that.
I had good all the way up to the fair that first semester.
Oh, the fair?
So then that's when
Remember
parent
when they used to try to hold back your fair ticket?
Until you go to parent conference. Because it used to be around that same time.
Yes.
So I'm acting the angel.
Oh, yeah.
Top notch. So I can get that $100, $80 to $100 at the fair.
And then my parents went to every parent-teacher conference. They wanted every progress report.
Right.
Like, my mama just knew they came out.
Like my nigga.
I'm like, how did you know we
and they
got
want to
one
hit
today?
up every teacher. Why are we going to gym?
Why are we going to see Coach Barnett?
Yeah. Shout out to my uncle, Coach Barnett.
Why are we going to see Coach Barnett? And you know, I got that sweatsuit, and every time I put it on, I'm like, yeah, I look just like that nigga.
What, the showstopper one with the little white boot at the back?
No, I'm saying no. I wasn't one of them.
Oh.
But I'm saying every time I put on like a sweatsuit that make noise, he the only nigga I think about. I'm like, yeah, I'm fly just like that nigga.
The big red truck.
Yeah. And then we would go to piano. Oh my goodness! At Charles Rice, we had a piano teacher named Mr. Armstrong. I don't even know if he's still alive. Shout out to him. He was so, like he was so serious about the piano, and like his breath stank. It was a whole thing, but like he was so serious about it. And then the church we grew up, Salem was across the street, so like he knew my grandfather. He's like, I go over there and get Mr. Franklin. My papa don't like you, okay? No. Like my papa is not worried about
From what I heard at the big kid table,
my papa ain't dealing with you. Honestly, you'll go over there, he'll be like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. My papa was a man of very few words.
Yeah. Handle it, nigga. Ain't you the teacher?
Right. My papa would be like, "Okay." They'd be like, "Come on, you need some money?" "Thank you, papa. I do." I used to love going outside and seeing that big old truck across the street. Because the moment I saw somebody come out that building, they heard my little voice yelling across their yard. "Can you go get my papa?" And they knew exactly who I needed. Oof, rest in peace to that man. Yeah. What a good man.
He had some good greens.
Some of the best greens you ever had in your life. And I'm so happy I was able to get his green pot.
I don't know. I think somebody got your pop.
Who got him? Like, I need to taste it. Who got him?
Bonton Farms.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, damn. I was about to say, you want to go today? But never mind, you can't go today.
I can't go today.
You can't go today.
Yeah.
Because we got this shower. You got a shower, brand new baby.
No, well, not me.
Well, no.
Yeah, not me.
We know you about to be an uncle.
Yeah, I'm about to be an uncle. I'm about to be a real uncle. I don't know what you're going to call me.
What you going to call? What do you want her to call you?
You say uncle, okay.
Really? My Uncle Bubby, my mama's baby brother, shout out to him. He just had a knee replacement. Whole thing, but I think he's doing well. I really need to check in on him. He's always called my niece Uncle's baby. Mm-hmm. So she's like, "Hey, Uncle baby." That's the only thing she calls him.
That's Crystal's son.
Yeah.
I call him Pablo.
Pablo.
Now he calls me Pablo. like one day I think he was like 2.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Hey, Pablo." Like his daddy, like for Easter, he's like, he said, "Chris." He said, "What's his name?" He said, "Pablo." He said, "No, what's his real name?" Pablo. He was like, no. His name is Calvin.
Yeah.
No, that's his nickname. I was like, okay. I guess we done got into a Marco Polo kind of thing.
Yeah. He said, no, that's his nickname.
No, that's his nickname. No one calls him that. So, yeah, I'm like, man, you need to know my real name because when I come pick you up from school, they going to think I'm Dominican.
Because they look for Pablo. Yeah, no, we're doing that with my niece. She's pretty good about like knowing all of our real names.
Well, I can definitely pick her up. She know my name.
First off, the moment she see you, she's going to
like, yeah, just Calvin, yeah.
Uncle Cal, Jazzy, you talk Uncle Cal? Can we call Uncle Cal?
Oh, my
goodness. Like anytime you see me FaceTime me, please know it's not me.
Yeah, I know.
The moment you see her, I'm like, yeah, nobody but Zoo.
I know it's her.
Yeah, but she does really, really good of like, she'll tell you like her mom's real name. But how you just said Pablo calls you Pablo. My 2 other sisters, my older sister, my baby sister, every time they get on the phone, they say, "Hey, sister." So now every time Zuri talks to Jayla, she go, "Hey, sister." Jayla always call her Niecy. So she'll say, "Hey, Niecy."
Yeah, like, kids are just sponges. They're really just sponges. Yeah, they sponges.
I mean, she calls me Jazzy until like I upset her, and I'll be like, "Who am I?" "Jasmine."
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, okay."
Not the government.
Yeah, she'll call me that. Or if like she's done something bad and they say, "Who you learn that from?" She'll say Jasmine. I'm like, "No, I didn't." Half the shit really be coming from her uncle, Brandy.
Oh.
He's turning my niece into a YN.
Ugh.
I mean, she is a YN, but like he's really turning.
He's even activating it.
Yeah,
stirring the pot.
Cause she's a YN.
Yeah. Now, like my godson, he started off calling me Paw, and then After that, it went from uncle.
Uncle?
Yeah, just uncle.
Yeah.
But then he calls Kyoga nanny. But that's how
Okay.
that
Do your thing.
that far east, southeast Texas, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Because all godparents is called, your godmother called your nanny, and then your godfather's called Pyran.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's called Pyran. I was just like, let me just say Pawpaw.
Yeah,
say Pyran.
that's a little weird.
But that's your culture, you know.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah. Just know I'll be there when you call me.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to go see my boy this summer. I'm going to bring him up here to Dallas.
Yeah, that's why I never wanted to be called like auntie or TT or nothing like that. I was like, we can just go with Jazzy. And she's really the only person that calls me Jazzy. And then plus, I was like, if she ever gets older, and if she got a bully or something, like, if she was to stand up in the cafeteria and say, like, I'm going to call my Jazzy to beat your ass, like, I like that.
Because it flow?
Yeah, like, I'm calling my TT. No. TT ain't getting the job done. Call your Jazzy, baby. Yeah. Jazzy coming to set it off.
On school campus?
Don't care.
Okay.
Don't care. And oddly enough, I'm not the most ignorant behind her.
I'm just letting y'all know. We had an incident at the schoolhouse where parents went to come act the fool, and that officer on campus got that spray ready for your ass. Oh, you're nigga, officer. Nigga, I don't break up no fights. When I see the officer coming up trying to break up a fight,
I'm not breaking up no fight.
What? And it came up and the wind was blowing.
Oh, I'm out.
Boy, them girls was fighting hard. Oh, you're
But it was parents or girls?
It was girls then parents.
Oh, okay.
Well, the parents trying to break it up, and then one parent kind of slicked one in there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I burped. It's that matcha. I'm sorry. I needed it this morning. I got a bad headache.
Yeah, you was eating little spiders in there or something. Little black things.
No, it's cinnamon.
Oh, those are cinnamon?
It's cinnamon. Those are cinnamons. It's cinnamon powder.
What's those little black balls?
Oh, boba. That's not boba. This is matcha.
Well, I'm just saying, what is it?
Oh, it's called boba. I'm not drinking boba.
Oh, I look like you had the little black.
As the cinnamon starts to touch the ice, that's ice.
Oh.
And then that's cinnamon, because it's like cinnamon sprinkle. Whatever, it gets cold and it does this, make these little balls, thingy-majiggies, but yeah.
Okay, that's science.
Thank you, B. I got a bad headache. What time is it? Boy, hell no. Ain't no way we only been talking 40 minutes. This shit is dragging today. Damn, this shit feel like a drag.
Well, we could do some recap on let's look on our social media.
This shit is dragging.
Cause this shit already paid for it too.
This shit, y'all. I'm booking us out. Like, I really think I'm being ahead of the game. I think I'm being a good manager of our products, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm on the phone with Calvin, and we just talking. Okay, we're gonna do this day, this time. And then I started cussing like my daddy. I go, shit. He said, what? I said, damn, I just paid for it. Oh, that was so annoying. I don't know what's going on in life.
Well, we can go ahead. We can talk about
what? I'm gonna go and not know since
what? We could talk about my military experience. We can let the people know what I did in the military. I think that could be interesting in the group.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to our share notes and see like what topic we probably had end up.
Shoot it.
Oh,
you can interview me.
Can I? Okay. Keep in mind. Okay, so when we first started talking about doing the podcast, like 2 or 3 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are some potential episode titles that we had. You wanna go through this?
I'm sure.
I think this is so funny.
I know one.
We need each other helpful.
Yeah, we do.
I have no idea what we plan to talk about.
That was the gender wars.
Okay, cool. Plan your work your plan.
Yes.
That was just talking about like
just setting
being
yourself
adults.
up. Yeah, setting yourself up for success.
Okay, hold on, because we may be doing our own little template right now. Cheers to the hairy coochies.
Got to.
Was it that my grandma got that I don't have?
That hairy coochie and
that hairy coochie and the moo. Can she do that? Michelle Obama taking all that damn food out of schools.
That reminds me of Temptations Blue. Can she do that, oh? Can she just take our name like that? That bitch, Michelle Obama took the hot sauce, the salt,
She took
the ice cream machine,
everything,
and want to buy the damn apple and goddamn White
celery
House.
and the most watery celery too.
Man, they talking about we're gonna oven fry the chicken. Excuse me, Asia. Remember, that was one of the cafeteria ladies at our school. Shout out to Asia. She was a snack lady. Used to give me a free tea every day.
Okay, here we go. Rejoice, bitch. Was that supposed to be a holiday episode?
Yeah, that's supposed to be a holiday episode. Like,
and I think we got there because one day you was
nigga be complaining. Sometimes you need to rejoice.
No. How we got there was one day you was talking like Pimp C, and then you said it in his voice, and I was like, "Ooh, that's the title." And then that's gonna trigger the hater in me. I think that has something to do with me.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't mind being a hater. Like there is some shit that's really gonna trigger the hater in me. Love, nigga, triggers the hater in me.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
but I love.
That's going to be a good counseling session.
Thank you. Yeah, then we had like a segment. We was going to do a segment called Cowboys Corner.
Okay, yeah, talking about the Cowboys.
But we can start that up in. Shit.
Well, we did have a draft, and I think we did okay. I'll give our draft grade a B-.
I don't care.
B-. I like the running back we got from Texas, Mr. Blue.
Yeah.
I think that was a good pickup.
Who was... Never mind. Don't worry about it. Subjects.
Oh,
we had some subjects going on. Okay, now I stay with segments. Let me keep going segments. One of the segments was gonna be Quite Frankly, which is gonna be me talking about how was therapy for the week. But I haven't been back to therapy, so that's why I can't talk about it. But I'm gonna get back in it for you niggas. Because you really get in therapy to deal with people not in therapy. But we can say that. Tales from the Hallway.
Okay.
That was you in school. And then Let Me Learn You Something.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think we can bring back.
Yeah.
And then the different subjects.
I'm sure this is going to be flabbergasting.
Okay, the subjects we had, do women get friend zoned?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yes, women get friend zoned.
They don't know. But it's easier for women to get out the friend zone than men.
I can agree to that. When did you find out you was black? That's still another good one.
Oh, yeah.
That's still a really good one, Cal. Twitter porn, is it too accessible?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we was going to do a mental health episode called When Was the First Time Life Made You His Bitch? Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
When I dropped out of college.
Oh, wow. Okay. Come on, honesty. We know you in real life. That was for me. Because I love nothing more than getting niggas told.
Oh, okay.
I know for a fact that was for me.
Told you so.
I thought you were going to say, you know they put SOS Band on Apple Music.
Finally.
Yes.
You know my favorite SOS Band song.
Give it to me.
High Hopes.
Oh, we talked about this. Yeah.
I'm going to go listen to that on the way back home.
White people culture is SEC football. And we're going to wait until September. Honestly, we're going to say that for the day when I come in that Archie jersey. Because if you don't think I'm getting one, you got another thing coming. Since you embarrassed me, I'm embarrassed us. That's our life philosophy.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that since elementary school.
Oh my goodness. That's good. Honestly, I think I don't know where this came from, but I think you put it in there. Don't let your gift cover up your character. What was that about? And that's the title of today's episode. Yeah. I hit the blunt.
I mean, it was deep.
It's good. That's why I said, what was that about? I'm like, you had to write that.
I've been out here, none of you ministers on Instagram still in that.
That's good, Cal.
Yeah.
Whenever you hit it again, ask the Lord to reveal to you what he wants you to say in that.
I think I was listening to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Probably.
Because he be having some. If y'all got to go back and listen to his lectures.
He's a good speaker. He's a phenomenal speaker.
Man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cool with Christianity church, but I wouldn't mind growing up. I wonder how like my mind would have been growing up in
Nation.
That. Yeah, as far as like those lectures and stuff, because it was like more about like it was more relatable far as the everyday black man, or like it's teaching how to navigate the world.
Yeah.
From a different viewpoint. Not saying navigating the world as a Christian is.
Remember
bad.
that? You remember that semester when I came home and I did college here? Remember when I was contemplating going Muslim after I took that religious class?
I know you.
Really? I thought I talked to you about that. I thought about it more so nation though.
But you was gonna have to wear the hijab and all that.
And then once I continued to read about like a woman's role and the way they see a woman, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna last.
Yeah. 10 steps behind me.
I'm not gonna last.
Like when I deployed and went to the Middle East.
Yeah.
That's why you
Also,
American women.
Also, no, don't hold on, nigga. Also, see, I can't say that either, right? But the whole thing of like to be seen and not heard, never gonna work for me. As a middle child, never gonna work for me.
I'm gonna just say this: American women.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you have some of your oppressions, but I don't think y'all realize how free y'all are versus the world of other women.
I can agree to that.
Like when you go to other countries, you be like,
I can agree to that. Just being a realist.
Yeah, it's not an attack on like you're not being oppressed here. It's just like how Africans and Jamaicans or whatever look at Black Americans like, well, y'all got running water, y'all got that.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's different levels of things.
It's that thing of like, you really don't know how you got it. You really don't know how good you got it.
Because like I said, over there, they putting sand on their ass immediately. Speak out of line if you want to.
Yeah.
Them niggas is not playing.
And
them flies over there, disrespectful.
The flies.
Horse flies.
Like them squirrels at PV. PV got the worst damn squirrels in the world.
Them niggas will walk you to class. For real. I had a squirrel walk me to class. Then a hawk came in.
Oh, blessed be the Savior.
Right on the tree line.
Apparently, we was going to have something called a praise report. Anything to highlight. That's me.
Oh, last week of school is
That's
coming
me
up.
and my Jesus ass. I know for a fact that was on me.
Yeah, because, she said she was going to, after we get successful, she's going to segue into a Christian podcast.
I said that?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I did not say
I was like, once I meet Issa Rae and all that, I'm just going to go into do a Christian podcast.
Oh, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
It wasn't really a Christian podcast. I didn't. No. Let me backtrack. It wasn't a Christian podcast.
This was the name of it.
I wanted to be Views from the Pew.
No.
What are you talking about?
That was a segment. I think it was like Faith by Franklin or something like that.
Frankly Franklin?
Yeah, Faith of Franklin.
No,
like
Frankly Franklin. That was just gonna be me talking shit. But I was gonna find a way to make sure that you niggas follow Jesus though. But it wasn't gonna be just a Christian podcast because you niggas need Jesus, man. Like really.
Get whatever religion that's gonna get you.
Get God in your life.
Yeah. G-O-D.
God damn, you niggas need something. Like y'all gotta get a higher power soon.
I almost said J-O-D.
Oh. Like
your dog.
We gotta start back wearing them W.W.J.D bracelets, man.
What would Jermaine Dupri do?
That's W.W.J.D.D.
Was that Medea that did that?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh, did we talk about Medea as one of the greatest characters of all time? We talked about that on the phone. We can talk about that real quick.
Oh, wait. I was gonna say, we had this conversation. We were on the phone. Yeah, you called me one night. Yeah. Okay, go.
Yes. So I was thinking.
Because you compared it to somebody and I was like, no, Kevin, it doesn't work like that.
Well, I was just saying characters.
Yes.
But when you explained, I was like, okay, I get that. But I still think Medea is the greatest character of all time.
I agree with that. And then who was the other one though? Because you said somebody else and I had to like come back and make my point. But like, and I had to use Eddie Murphy's being like the clumps.
I can't remember.
You said somebody else, but basically the point being
I was trying to find somebody to compare and I just couldn't really think of.
Oh, I think he was saying Martin and his characters.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Martin. No, it was.
So that's the same thing. Were you dressing up at your name?
That's what it was. That's what it was. I was telling you, like, in order to be a character, we have to, like, you can no longer still look like yourself. You have to completely transform in order to be considered a character.
Yeah.
Remember, that's why I was saying it was something like. That's what it was. I was saying Mr. Brown, yes, like that's David Mann playing Mr. Brown, but it's not the same thing as like Tyler Perry being Medea, right? Because as Mr. Brown, we can still look at you and say like, okay, that's cool, like that's David Mann, right? But whenever he has to be Medea, he has to like completely transform. And it's the same thing like when Eddie Murphy has to do the clumps. He has to completely transform.
Top nigga.
Yeah. Which I think when it comes to characters, yes, Medea is number one. But then for me, right after Medea is anything Eddie Murphy has ever done. More specifically, the Clumps.
I don't know.
Or honestly, Nutty
Martin.
Professor.
I got Martin at number 2.
No, I got Eddie.
Because he got the characters are name wise are bigger than Eddie Murphy's. Yeah.
I think it's all like comedy is all subjective, you know? It's like whatever makes you laugh.
Right.
Like me personally, the Martin Show is not like, it's not even top 10 black sitcoms for me. For me, I just don't find it that funny. You know what I mean? If anything, it's like, to me, it's more like annoying humor in my eyes than it is like funny humor, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But everybody's humor is so different.
Everybody's different, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I got Martin up there, man.
Nah, I got
Otis, Jerome, Shanae.
See, that shit is so annoying to me. That shit is so annoying. I think that shit is so
Jerome's in the house.
Oh my goodness. Did I ever tell you how my daddy popped up in 4th grade, Halloween?
As Jerome. That's how iconic he is.
I will never forget like sitting in class and hearing it coming down the hallway. And I was like, oh my goodness. Because I knew he had the outfit. And I just remember like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I remember he like he stuck his head in my classroom door. And I was mortified, nigga. Mortified. Oh my goodness, I forgot he had. Oh.
You would have hated me in 4th grade.
Probably.
Oh, you would have hated me.
I probably would have. Or probably not. Because I think 4th grade is when I became like cool as shit.
Oh, I was going.
No, like that's when I became like cool.
Cool
and I was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like cool like that. And then I think in 4th grade, that's when I realized like, oh, I can be friends with a boy. Like I don't have to like that boy. You know what I mean? Because before then it was like, oh my God, boy, da-da-da.
Yeah.
So.
Nah,
we were all pretty separate.
Yeah. That's one thing with my niece and hopefully my sister. Well, she gonna have to get used to it anyway. But my niece, you know, when she get here, she just gonna know, you know, you came into a family that scolds.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, she gonna learn to hold her own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she get to kindergarten, it's gonna be a wrap.
Because my niece can hold her. I told you what she told me the other day, right? When I asked her about school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right now she can hold her own as like her comebacks are getting good. Like really, really good. And I said something to my daddy the other day, and I can't remember what it was, but I was just like, da-da-da-da. And he was like, and that's where Zuri gets it from. I said, oh man, we do act just alike. Yikes. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, no.
It's scary.
It's gonna be a little different. But yeah. she gonna be straight.
Yeah. Baby D. She gonna be A-okay.
Yeah, I just hope they pick the middle name I picked for her.
Oh, tell me off camera.
No.
Oh.
Gonna be I want, well, because this is what I'm gonna name my second daughter. If I have 2 girls, this is what I name my second daughter, which will be Carter.
Carter?
Yeah. It'll be Carter with a C for her. Yeah. And reason why, because it has a lot of significance for me.
Okay.
So like majority of my family went to Carter.
Right.
Donovan's last name is Carter. I knew I was gonna name one of my kids after him.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Damn, God rest in peace to him.
Yeah, R.P. to my nigga Donovan.
He was another one of your friends who I love. Like anytime we would call each other.
Oh, he gonna take the phone.
Oh, he gonna take the phone. I used to love talking to Donovan.
He gonna take the phone and talk like his good thing, nigga. Unlimited minutes came out.
Yes, and the thing is, he would hold a conversation like he been knowing you his whole life.
Yeah,
that boy did not meet a stranger.
No.
Oh, I totally forgot about him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna name that was, you know, even if I have a boy, it'll be Carter with a C.
What? Did he get shot?
Yeah, he got killed.
Okay, that's what I thought.
In front of his house.
That's what it was. It
was going, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then couldn't take it.
Yeah. What year was that?
2020. He died 6 months after his pops.
That was 2020?
Yeah, his pops.
It felt like it was so much further back than that. I thought it was like 17. July 4th
or 5th, 2020.
Okay, yeah. Damn, rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about him.
Yeah, he had this, when he did his pop's funeral, he had this message called, "What's in your toolbox?"
Yes, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I still can't listen through it all the way.
Yeah.
But, yeah. R.I.P. my nigga Donovan. But, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Carter, like, if I have a girl, it'd be Carter with a K, so it can match Kyoga's Okay. And then I got a K in my middle name too. So
Yeah, you do. Which I love your middle name.
Yeah.
You don't have your full name on my phone. The second.
I'm sure. You're not the only one.
Only because I just like it.
My students do it too. Especially last year.
Yeah.
Oh, because they hate it. They hate it because I used to call them by their middle name.
Uh-huh.
All right, Mr. Kirk. I'll be like, oh, I can do that. Because I had a student, my middle name was Lynette.
Oh, I like Lynette.
Boy, that's the one that can.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one that can fight. Don't want to beat up on mama.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I didn't make it to your football game today.
Oh, that's the one who played flag.
Yeah, that's my girl. That's the one I gave the Kool-Aid pickles.
Yeah.
And she was like, I said, let me get some. She was like, damn, nigga, then you just came from where they came from? And I just looked down like, yeah, I did. I could have grabbed my own little piece, but you right.
Yeah, I did.
I thought you was going to share with a nigga.
Yeah.
But, you right, these are yours.
Right. It's something about when a child humble you like.
Charge me the hell up.
Listen.
She was the first student that I wrote up.
Oh, yeah.
First student I wrote up. I was sick of because her mouth. Whew. Boy, these middle school girls.
Oh.
Boy, they talk to you like you about this low.
I got a little cousin. Who's a freshman, and like just to overhear her conversation, I'd be like, "Damn, y'all cutting that nigga up."
Bro.
I said, "Ooh, I thought my group chat got crazy." Woo!
No.
And they be like on FaceTime with it, going in, like, woo.
They'll try to go in on you. So like with me, I take the Eric Mays approach. You go low, I'm gonna go lower.
I go lower. God rest his soul.
So they be like, "Damn, Mr. Ford, you had to say that."
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did. Like one of them was going on my Gap last year.
Uh-huh.
She was just like,
sorry, I keep kicking you, buddy.
That they had took one of my pictures from on my Facebook or something.
Yeah.
And they was like sharing it around.
Yeah.
So I'm walking around, said, "Who got that picture?" They laughing and stuff. And so one of the girls,
you a cool teacher.
Yeah, because you want to scold back.
Yeah.
I can show you a class clown.
I can show you the clown. Nigga, I created it.
What? I'm about to bring the soul circus to this bitch right now.
I remember my high school graduation. It was me and this boy named Andre. Me and Andre was held together. Our assistant principal at the time, she put us aside. She was like, "Y'all, whatever y'all thinking about."
Not today.
She's like, and she loved me. She's like, "Jasmine, you gonna make some of yourself." Andre, Jasmine. I don't even know, like that was my nigga. Everybody thought he was so annoying, but I thought he was just cool as hell. I remember like he didn't have a prom group. I was like, "You can join us." Now my friends was like, "Did you invite Andre?" And I'm like, "Yes, Andre is funny as hell if you get to know him." They was not trying to get my nigga Andre. Shout out to him. I hope he's well wherever he is.
You had some sedated high school friends.
Huh?
You had some sedated high school friends.
Yeah, when I got the poteet. I didn't. No.
We was trying to get them to come to a football game, which really was a setup. Because if you was to come to,
it was a setup, and I knew for a fact that. And every time y'all be like, "Bring them," I would always make an excuse like, "No, we're doing this," because I was like, I'm not gonna let these girls walk into the den of lions like this, because I know the moment I saw y'all, I'm no longer on their side because I'm laughing so hard that I'm a traitor. You know what I mean? Like, I just knew. I was like, there's no way in hell.
Yeah, you weren't gonna get talk. They weren't gonna talk to you the next day.
I was gonna have no friends at my new school.
You should at least brought them senior year.
I was gonna. That's really like when I got my footing, nigga.
You could have brought them to the sock game.
No.
No, we was too fired up on that. We was on your daddy ass. We was on your daddy
ass. My daddy could barely take it.
Hey, so in 2011, Southern Oak Cliff. No, South Oak Cliff.
Southern Oak Cliff.
So I used to say, I like to say Southern Oak Cliff. It sounds more
Southern Oak Cliff is funny as hell. Yeah. I like that.
So that was the year they went undefeated. Like
them Golden Birds.
Yeah. They had Paul Franklin, all them boys out there, right? So they saw we were playing. They were playing Conrad. Everybody thought they were gonna smack us. Hell, even some of our team. We win. That was our Super Bowl.
Wait. I was about to say, and the only nigga at Conrad that played this hard out was Bobby. From whistle to whistle.
Well, yeah, Bobby. But now Creon, he ran back.
Bobby.
You talking about the fair? We'll talk about that next. Yeah, we're gonna give y'all a fair edition of do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts. That was freshman year. Okay, let me just give you context of Bobby. We'll go to that, then we go back.
Okay, okay.
At the Dallas Fair, secondary night, right?
You said what night?
Secondary night.
Okay, secondary.
DISD secondary night.
Yeah.
This is when
they finally stopped putting like the elementary school with everybody else, because that shit needed to be separate.
No, it was always separate.
I don't remember a Dallas Elementary Day.
Yeah.
I just remember like Dallas Fair Day.
No. They had Dallas Elementary because elementary was the first week, middle school and high school was the second week. So, now they put them together.
Now they're together?
We get a fall break now.
But y'all fall break is for a full week, ain't it?
Mm-mm. That Thursday and Friday, and then that Monday.
How the hell would they put Dallas Fair Day together?
Well, it's not like what it used to be.
Oh, okay.
They don't have gang unit and shit up there like we have. We have to worry about Ski Mask, DF Dub, all them niggas.
Who was the one niggas like when you heard that call?
We Too Deep.
Nigga, that damn We Too Deep.
If they're South Dallas if they South Dallas swagging towards you, they're not asking for a dance battle. A nigga is about to get stole off them. I'm just saying, you got to learn how to read the room.
That damn We Too Deep.
Them niggas.
Dallas high school gangs. After you hear Deep, if that nigga say Deep in your ear, you're asleep.
It was a teen club. I think it was called Lotus.
Iguana.
No, that's all some shit on Buckner.
It was on Buckner.
Hell no.
It was. I remember.
Ain't no Grove nigga. Ain't no Grove nigga.
It was on Buckner.
That was like with that big ass dinosaur.
Yes.
That was
because
Iguana?
It was what? Yes.
Next to the skating rink?
It was that they turned that skating rink into Iguana.
Ah.
Roller World? Roller Inc? Some shit like that?
Yeah, it was right out from 175.
Yes. Because I remember I had my 10th birthday party there at Roller World. It was Brad's theme.
I had my 10th birthday party at Poncho's. That was my shit.
The Mexican restaurant?
What? Raise the flag. Raise the flag. Those so for pills, nigga.
How the song go one more time?
Raise the flag. That was my mama took me to Poncho. My mom and dad took me there. Then we went to Ellen's right afterwards.
Oh, Ellen's, yeah.
Went to Ellen's.
That's how I feel about okay, real quick, we talking about little birthday parties. Them niggas at Chuck E. Cheese changed it. They changed the birthday song. Remember, it used to be like, your birthday star at Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, whatever. When we went for my niece's birthday this year, when she turned 3, and they started playing that song, I looked at my baby sister like, what the hell is this? Like, this is not the song we came here for.
Nah, last time I've been to Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday was...
Niggas say Ponchos. Oh, Ponchos, nigga.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you right, I never had a birthday party Peter Piper Pizza.
Fuck no.
Hell no. My mama loved me.
That was I feel like that was like a greater value Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, that's why I said my mama loved me. Wish I really had that many birthday parties. But.
Oh, we already established that when we have a kid, the first 5 years we'll be at the backyard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because it's gonna turn into an adult party right after.
That's all it is. It's for the adults.
Yeah.
Like you buy the cake, you have a little snacks for the babies, but like you got real food in there for the adults. And 9 times out of 10, it's more adults than. I want to say at my niece's first birthday, it was like a ball pit in my parents' living room. I'm gonna say probably like 6 babies and like at least 30 plus adults.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you there? Were you at her first birthday party?
Who?
Zeus.
No.
Were you at 2?
When was she born?
October.
Of what year?
22. Yeah, because she's 3 now. 22.
No, I only been to the
You only been at 3?
Yeah. Now, but Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
The birthday song they used to do was it was kind of like a cameo song.
It was the
Hokey Pokey.
No. Chuck E. Cheese used to have a birthday song that went crazy though.
Yeah, they had the bands and everything. This back in the 90s. This is when Chuck E. Cheese was called Showbiz.
It's not your birthday star at Chuck E. Cheese one?
No, you singing that 2000 bullshit. I'm talking about straight up 90s.
No, I remember which one you talking about.
Yeah.
It had a groove to it.
Yeah, the purple nigga was on the
keys.
On the
keys.
keys.
And they had like that
nigga was on the
that
drum.
one little crazy. Yeah.
And
they had nigga on the cymbals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, nigga had a whole.
The burglar man, I think was the one on the cymbals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the chef was on the drum.
Yeah.
The little duck girl was the background singer.
Yeah. No, she had the guitar too.
Oh yeah, with the white, the purple shit on.
Yeah, purple. Yeah.
Yeah, it was called Showbiz.
I know that.
Yeah, showbiz.
I know that.
That's a little Chuck E. Cheese history for y'all, man. Y'all ain't know about that.
Let me learn you something.
Yeah. The kids. Yeah, it was just different. I had a little old school rant to my kids the other day.
Okay.
Because I gave them a research project to do. And it was like,
oh Lord, I am thirsty and hungry. Keep going.
I was like, make sure y'all do a resource page. I mean, not resource. I keep saying resource. Sources.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your sources and stuff. They were like, oh, well, how do you do that? I got it on Google. I said, Google is not a source.
No.
I said, that's a search engine.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you guys would be horrible today. I said, we had to go to the library and actually go to learn. Well, first you got to know the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh, find the damn book.
Non-fiction or fiction.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Fake, not fake. That's honestly like the easiest way to remember it. Fake and not fake. Non-fiction, not fake. Fiction, fake.
We see who pays attention in media class.
Who?
You.
Oh, I'm just smart.
Remember you had the library class? That's where you learned it at in specials.
Hey, library card.
Yeah.
That damn author. That's my bookmark. It says I'm gonna send you. I'll send you a picture of it when I get home. I don't know why I couldn't get that off, but it's the author library card, and it's my. Okay, you don't have to be excited about it, Cal. I think it's fucking cool. I think it's cool.
You did that like just made eye contact. I was like, I didn't know what the hell.
You thought I got bit from spits from. Why can I not talk?
Okay, flubber. Jesus Christ.
Screw it. Keep going with your story. Because I am no help.
What was we talking about before the Chuck E. Cheese though? I was getting the story out.
We weren't talking about high school.
No. It was about birthday parties. And then we just started rambling about some other shit. Damn.
We was talking about Bobby.
Bobby who?
Being an athlete. Fair day.
Let's go back to the fair day, y'all, because this is going to be a clip. So, in Dallas, everybody know, these are some of the locations you don't go to after the fair. It's a Fiesta there now, but it used to be a Mignard.
Minions or Mignards?
Mignards.
Mignards. I say Mignards.
You know, it's right next to the Bank of America.
Bank of America, yeah.
No, get your ass over there.
Like
Walgreens.
2 blocks from Madison's.
Yes.
The Walgreens is right across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The McDonald's.
The two partners.
Yes.
Two partners, however you pronounce it.
Yeah. And so we walking around, it's like me, Snoop, my little crew.
How is he?
Snoop good.
He good? Okay.
Yeah.
That's another. My mama still call him Bean Pie. How's Bean Pie?
Because of that bow tie he had on?
He had a bow tie. He wore a bow tie to homecoming. My mama only called him Bean Pie.
So we walking around, we doing our thing. Then we run into Bobby. Bobby was like, what's up, y'all, blah, blah. So we just like, what's up? He talking about, yeah, I just got into these niggas, man. They talking about meet up, blah, blah, to fight. And so we looking like.
Okay, first off, give context of what Bobby looked like. Really Bobby proud.
Okay, but we're not going to go there. It don't matter what you look like. It's about what you're doing.
No, it matters because he's tall and skinny. This shit matters.
Tall and skinny.
That matters.
Hell of an athlete. I've been known, known of Bobby since he was at Birdie Alexander. He was a tall, skinny kid with the goggles.
Hell of an athlete.
Him and Zach. I can't think of Zach's last name, but they was their 2 best players at Birdie Alexander.
He played Whistle too, boy. Whistle beyond Whistle.
And was a hell of he was nice in track too. He was an athlete.
The kickoff return, nobody's beating Bobby.
No.
Nobody's
beating. Coach J talking about, y'all telling nigga I'm getting him a Scooby snack. First one down there.
Bobby.
So Bobby, he amped up right now.
Yeah.
He amped up like.
Okay, we in the fair, we outside the fair.
We in the fair.
Oh, listen, I know the story. I'm trying to help the people.
Oh, no, we in the fair.
Okay,
we in the fair. This is like, we in there. He just got into it with them niggas. We just so happy. So he like, yeah, man, we gonna meet over here. Y'all gonna meet me over there? And I was like, Bobby, I don't think you should go over there. First of all, you're from Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
We're in South Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga's from South Dallas. Because I was like, where the school they go to? I think he was like, they go to Madison.
No. This is home territory.
This they backyard.
Yeah, you don't fight no niggas in Madison.
Like, yeah, we gonna run the one. I said, do you think
you're not running 1-1?
First of all, we're in Dallas. First of all, you're getting jumped.
You're not going 1-1.
You're getting jumped.
With some niggas from Madison.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
Jumped. Nigga, if you got 29 niggas and a nigga got 30, you jumped.
Yeah, it's a brawl, nigga.
It's a brawl.
Consider this a war.
Boy.
A battle, if you will.
So we leaving the fair, right? We seeing Bobby But
myself.
Me and Snoop was like kind of like walking slow. And we see this nigga walking straight to the men yard. And my pops was picking me and Snoop up.
Yeah.
So we leave or whatever. We see a big crowd over there at the men yards. We get to
told
school.
that nigga not to go.
We go to school. We get to school that Monday.
Yeah.
Bobby come to school. This nigga got a blood clot in his eye, chin, nose, blood. I mean, it was like when he walked in the cafeteria, everybody was like, damn. And the other like, we told your stupid ass not to go over there.
Bobby got that. Bobby got his ass tagged.
What? He thought he was getting a furrow one.
It was some niggas from Madison.
You silly.
2 blocks. Oh, okay, nigga.
These niggas right across. This before the train tracks. The train station was there.
Yeah, before they put the dart over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was literally just at Walgreens, at Vineyards. Oh, my goodness.
Why would you do that?
Right across from that Williams Chicken.
Yeah. No.
No, Williams down the road a little bit. You're right.
I hope Bobby's doing well now. I'm sure he learned that lesson in 2008. Because shit. That nigga came to school. We was just like.
I remember when it happened because we didn't have no classes. And I think you texted me like, Bobby got his ass beat. And I was like, I'll see you at lunch.
Because he come there trying to speak. We was like.
Pretty sure you.
He told me I failed. You failed.
Shit. Bobby got his ass. I said, nigga, I will find you at lunch. What do you mean he got his ass beat? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, me and Snoop, we tried to tell that nigga.
What don't go. You don't go.
Yeah.
Don't go.
Don't go, bro. Go home.
Don't go.
Get your ride ready. You should have really left early. You should have left when you told us. You should have left right there.
Like the moment them niggas made plans with you, your only plan should have been heading home.
And you know what? I'll give you this. You had heart.
You showed up. You showed up thinking it was going to be a one-on-one. They lied to you, Bobby.
Boy.
He got his ass beat.
I was like, damn, Bobby, why would you go over there? Like, I kept saying, why? Why did you do that? Like, we literally gave this nigga every warning that you can give a nigga.
That's that old clip.
We was like, bro, look.
That's that old clip.
You're in South Dallas. I can see we was at Big T.
I was just about to say, I ain't never known a nigga from Oak Cliff to just stand down, though.
No.
I don't know not one that's going to stand, no matter where he at. I don't know one that's like, who not going to want to run his fade. No matter how that fade got to get ran. Mm-hmm. That nigga, and I mean, they literally ran it on that nigga. Marathon, if you will.
I'm a Lancaster nigga.
I can't stand her black folks say Lancaster. Nigga, Lancaster.
It's Lancaster.
You are from Lancaster, Texas, nigga. I cannot stand it. Lancaster.
One of our coworkers, she was just like, yeah, I just moved to Lancaster. Everybody looked at her like.
You moved to Lancaster.
I said, well, you went Lancaster, California or Pennsylvania? This is Lancaster, Texas.
This is Lancaster, Texas, baby. Yeah.
I may have said Lancaster.
Legit.
The white folks say Lancaster.
It's all Lancaster, yeah. I went to take one of my closest friends my freshman year. Shout out to my nigga. She went to Lancaster. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I forgot all about her. Yeah, she did. Ooh. Yeah, I remember her.
Calvin, please. Here's the thing. Doing this podcast makes me realize that there was a point in our lives where we told each other everything. And I don't know if that was good or bad, but we just knew everything. Yeah. I remember one time, like, me and her walking, and it's like some people, like, think, like, who we didn't know they was asking us where we from. I was like, okay, from Dallas, And I said, what part? Dallas. Don't even worry about it, because I'm not even getting to it, And she's like, oh, I'm from Lancaster. Nigga, my head must have. I was like, she's from Lancaster.
Yeah.
Lancaster, no.
Trying to get her shucking and jiving for these white
folks. No, they were black.
Oh. And they were from Dallas?
No, I can't remember where they were from, but I just remember her saying that she was from Lancaster. Nigga, Lancaster? Yeah, don't say that shit.
You over there by where they border Wilmer. You right there. That's where you live.
Really, and there's a lot of them that actually stay in Wilmer. That say Lancaster.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No. It's always been Lancaster to me.
Yeah, it's Lancaster.
And it always will be.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lancaster. Shout out to Lancaster High School, too. Man.
Yeah,
Lancaster. Coach Doug and all that.
Weebo.
Yeah, Weebo Nation.
We bleed orange. When I first found out that shit meant we bleed orange. Yes. Nigga.
Never knew.
You never knew. We bleed orange.
Never knew. I was like, who the fuck is Weebo? I'm thinking that's like a pet tiger name.
That's what I thought. No, nigga. We bleed. If I'm not mistaken, that's what that shit mean.
We bleed orange.
We bleed orange. Weebo. Ain't that crazy?
I'm gonna call somebody.
Listen, you gotta confirm that shit.
We're gonna call somebody live. Hey Siri, call Cooks. I'll at church with her mama. Yeah, she gonna be live too.
Nah.
Hey, good morning.
What's up, boo?
Hello. Oh, I got a question.
What's up?
What do Weibo mean in Lancaster?
We believe in orange.
Just figured that out. Did not know. We recording live on our podcast. You on my podcast. Say hello.
Hey, what it do, y'all?
I got you on speaker, so.
Hi. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, you know, we believe in orange.
Oh, I thought it was we bleed close enough.
Yeah. We believe in orange. Okay. Yeah, just wanted to know that. Yeah, we were just talking about them summer packages y'all used to do because y'all.
No, we was not.
Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. You see now I'm gonna hang up on you. Now I'm gonna hang up.
I'll talk to you later, dog. That's my head coach.
There we go. We believe in orange.
Yeah. She's an alumni of Lancaster. Lancaster High School.
I thought it was we bleed, but close enough. It's still insane.
Yeah. I never knew that.
It's still insane. Yeah.
That's a let me learn you something segment.
Yeah. I feel like I found that shit out in college, and I was like, y'all can't be serious. Like y'all can't be serious, but they serious. They serious as hell. And honestly, most of the time, all LSU girls track come straight from Lancaster.
But shout out to Lancaster track girls.
Them girls, god damn.
They were.
Are they still good like that?
What?
Are they still? Okay, they are. Okay,
They competed in the boys track meet.
I haven't.
Hold on. They competed in the boys track meet. And guess what place they got in?
First.
Third.
Oh, really?
Third place.
Because I remember they used to sweep Texas relays, boy.
Oh, they probably about to win state now.
Nobody wanted to see Lancaster. What was they? I think they 100. I know they 4x1 was insane.
They won 8 years in a row.
Yes.
They won 8 years in a row.
Now Lancaster
from
girls
2000 to 2008, and then it's like every other year after that.
Yeah.
The boys will probably win like maybe 3 or 4 years in a row. Then they'll follow.
But them girls.
Ooh,
and most of them all head straight to LSU too.
Or they going somewhere.
Yeah.
My homegirl, she went to Atwell. She ended up going to Lancaster. Our girl Keandria. I can't think of Keandria's last name. Light skin.
Did she play? I mean, she run track.
Fast as hell. And guess what kind of hairstyle she had?
I don't want to. Tell me.
The short one that know you real fast.
Yeah.
You know the short cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendra was fast.
What college she ended up going to?
I want to say UILM, University of Monroe or something.
Oh, ULM.
ULM. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she
Louisiana Monroe.
Yeah, I think she ended up going there because dude went to middle school with again. Mark. He ended up going there. I think both of them ended up going there. I don't know if she finished but not, but she went. She got there.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters, man. You got there.
You went somewhere.
But no, yeah, Lancaster track girls, boy, they used to have them uniforms with that tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Lancaster tent real quick. About to see if I can rub some shoulders.
That's a real track body for you.
Yeah.
For real.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You used to be like, ooh,
yeah. Now them girls used to put in work for real.
Yeah. Nah, but they track coach came to our career day.
Oh, okay.
I think she's sisters with one of our counselors,
and
she's Olympic gold medalist, and she had her gold medal.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was dope. I was like,
nah, that's really cool.
Shout out to Lancaster, man. They doing their thing. They
hell yeah, they are.
I did joke about the summer package. They did used to have summer packages. And shit, though. I never went to a Lancaster school. Stayed in Lancaster since 1999.
Yeah.
When my mom was like, they do what? Lancaster wasn't as good academically back then.
Yeah.
It was better to go to DISD, but now they got a
because
barber college.
DISD is where it was at.
Yeah, man. Like growing up in a DISD school
was solid. It
builds character. It was very diverse too, far as like.
But mine was all black.
No. You know what I'm saying? Diverse in blackness, far as like social, classism, economics.
Yeah.
Because okay, I went to Jan Irvin, right? That's in Holly Hills. This is 99 to 01. This is when I thought Project Pat was from Holland Hills. That's why all them niggas kind of look like.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful. It was hood ghetto, but nice, super nice. Then we went down to Singing Hills, right down the street. Those was the niggas parents who was big time drug dealers.
Yeah.
Like a Sadiddy hood kind of feel. Then we went to Atwell. That was kind of like where my grandma and them stayed at.
Niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas.
First day of school.
Atwell right across the street from a church.
on the side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. First day of school, 7th grade. I think this dude went to either Holmes or Hussey, but he decides to get off the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if y'all middle school, like, they used to have y'all outside before they brought y'all in.
Yeah,
in the mornings.
Like, on the blacktop and shit. Yeah.
So this dude decides to yell, "Fuck Atwell," and tries to run.
This what niggas used to have school pride, boy.
What? They caught up with this
nigga
so quick. I never seen him get his ass whooped so quick.
Yeah.
And then the bell rung, and everybody lined up to go. Like, the boys had to go through one side for the metal detectors, and the girls went
Oh, metal detectors.
People looked at me crazy, like in the army.
Y'all don't have metal detectors no more?
No, we do.
Oh, okay.
But they was like, we was talking about school. I was like, yeah, I remember I got into it with the security guard one time at the middle school. They were like, you have metal detectors in middle school? I said, yeah.
Yeah. Then why didn't y'all not have
I said, that's why ain't no school shooters in our shit.
We was in Dallas, baby.
Yeah, nigga. You had to have a see-through backpack.
You had to. Remember when they made that shit mandatory?
Yeah.
That see-through backpack?
No, this is how tedious they used to be. You have a uniform shirt like this, right? Mm-hmm. It had to be white. It couldn't be a different color.
And that whole had to be tucked in.
I got sent to ISS for having a black muscle shirt underneath my shirt because it was showing. He was like, I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm. And it had to be tucked in. You had to have on the belt.
If you didn't have on the belt, them niggas gonna get you some yarn or some rope.
Oh, and tie your shit up. And the thing is, they never looped it all the way around.
No.
Them niggas grabbed two loops and had your shit just sitting up all day long.
You gonna have that mud in
there. Yeah. They said either like you gonna belong to somebody or you gonna look like you belong to somebody up in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, they didn't
That's
play.
when standards was still being held.
Yeah, legit. I was gonna say, when you was talking about like just the blackness of like being DISD, my most fond memory of elementary school was my 5th grade year. Coming back, like, everybody come back 5th grade year. And my principal at the time, Miss Cotton, she played Welcome Back by Maze for the announcements on the first day of school. And I was like, damn, I love this shit. Like, that's not like, oh, I love niggas. I love this nigga shit. Yes.
Yeah,
and that's what he had just dropped Welcome Back to. He had dropped it that summer. I just remember that. Welcome back. Yeah, 5th grade. Welcome back.
Oh.
Well, yeah. But she played in my 5th grade year. I remember that very vividly.
He was preaching by then.
No. He was about to start, but I remember he had just dropped Welcome Back.
Shit, nigga. What was that? 05, 06? I was going to 6th grade year.
But now one of the funniest
came
niggas.
out. Oh, Yo Mama. That was my show. Your mama. Yeah,
Your mama.
Your mama.
Yeah, they came on MTV?
Yeah. Let's bully.
Yeah, because it used to be what? Yo Mama. You had Room Raiders.
Shit, the Dave Chappelle show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I used to love. Yeah, 04. Welcome Back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I remember that very fucking vividly.
Yeah, 04. 04.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Welcome
I remember
back.
This nigga got caught passing notes in 5th grade in
What'd
Miss
he say?
Van's class. The nigga wrote the lyrics to Lovers and Friends.
Ooh, VIP done got way too crowded.
So
Let me tell you something.
Miss Vans made that nigga sing it.
I'm about to end up calling it a night.
I forgot who. I think it might have been these. I think they got kids now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think it was Keenan Reeves had to read it to this girl named Sierra.
That's beautiful.
And I'm sorry, Keenan, but I gotta tell this story. I'm gonna tag you though. Keenan Reeves. Well, he's the first person. Like,
Keenan or Keanu?
Keenan. That was my partner.
That nigga mama love.
No, he was named after his daddy.
Oh, okay.
So Keenan Reeves. So like I met him in the 3rd grade, and so his mom used to make him lunches, whatever. And he was the first person that introduced me to bean dip. But he didn't really just like his lunches like that. So he used to always switch regular lunch with me.
Yeah.
And I'm eating. That's when I started eating mayonnaise on my sandwich because his mom used to pack it.
Yeah.
But damn, this shit good. So fast forward, we kicking it cool. Keenan had got in trouble in Miss Van's class, and so Miss Vance called his daddy. His daddy was a gym coach at Hussey. That nigga came up to the school. Nigga had that DISD polo, that burgundy polo on with the
little lady with the sun on it. Yeah.
Like that.
Like what? What I always get was that damn sun that turned into a D with her mouth wide open.
And so he came in there. So he's like, damn. So Keenan put his head down. It was a bathroom right across the hall from my classroom. So
whole hallway just stanky.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Ooh.
So like I said, Mr. Reeves had on that polo shirt and like some gym sweats to make the noise, like you said.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And he had a white towel hanging over.
Oh, he a real old school gym teacher.
Swole nigga, ball fade.
That's a real old school gym. The moment them niggas stuck that towel in, and that hoe was just hanging,
what?
And then you probably had your phone on the other hip. That nigga old school.
That nigga walked in, and nigga said,
yeah.
Keenan got
no
up.
words.
And nigga took that nigga Keenan to the bathroom. I hear ah, woo, Tan Keenan. I'm like, bro, he didn't have no belt on. What is he whooping?
Told his ass up.
I think he probably had to get Keenan's belt or whatever. Whatever. But Keenan came back, he did a little crime, whatever.
Yeah.
And then that nigga.
But he a man now. Hold your head up.
Keenan came, Mr. Reeves came in after whooped him. He in front of class. Who else? Who else, Miss Van? I'm in the mood now.
That's when
the community.
That's like when a parent could legit come up and threaten the whole class. And that teacher, that happened with my baby sister when she was in kindergarten, I think, because she was so attached to my mama. And Jayla just acting a fool in this lady's classroom. She was in kindergarten or first grade.
Believe it.
My daddy, like crying on some shit. My daddy went up there, told Jayla ass up. Teacher said she didn't not a peep from none of them kids for the rest of the school year. She said that was the best class she ever taught, behavior wise.
Hey,
them kids was afraid. Like Jayla got her ass towed up.
That's what we probably need to bring back to school. Come back and whoop your kids' ass in the classroom.
And make sure folks
set
make sure people can hear you.
Yeah.
To let them know that child we upholding something.
That business is picking up immediately.
Listen, now that you say business is picking up, did your mama always like anytime, whatever, like you was in school, like school was your job? My mom used to always say, you do your job. And your only job right now is to be a child and be in school, and you do good at school because that's your job. She's like, I go to my job and I do well. You go to your job and you do well. Yeah. When you say business is picking up, yeah.
Yeah, no.
They used to teach us that, like, school was the business, nigga.
Yeah, no. They just, like, I get in trouble, they'll just send me to my mama's room. Because, my mama taught me. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I'll be lying and be like, I'm done with my work. They say I come down here. I'll be eating up all the snacks and shit. But, kindergarten back in the day.
Oh, back in the day.
Kindergarten graduations.
Nigga.
My mama had some of the best parents, bro.
Kindergarten
like, they used to bring her, like, soul food and, like, field day.
Oh, field
graduation
day.
And field day. Them niggas field barbecue. Day. They having a ball.
Field day. And it was always such a community effort. You always had somebody uncle out there with that big-ass pit. And for us, we was right across the street from Exxon.
Each grade level, somebody uncle out there.
Yeah, somebody uncle
every
out
field days was different days.
Yeah, different days for different ages. I mean, different grade levels, yeah. And you always knew, like, that one grade level, like, damn, they gonna have it good because, like, such and such mama, such and such daddy, yes. Yep. And it was always
I wish I was in 4B.
Boy, it was always somebody's favorite auntie on that snow cone machine under the shade.
Everybody got now, see, at R.L. Thornton, they used to be on the side of the big open field.
Yeah.
When I tell you, it used to be cars packed.
Oh, my goodness.
And everybody was looking forward to that relay.
The relay race.
The relay was that was the last event. Like, first day of school, everybody looking around like, okay, we going to win the relay this year. This is
yeah.
We used to run
That's
the 40.
That's when shit mattered, man.
Yeah, because we used to run the 40 in front of the school.
That's when shit mattered.
Yeah,
good old relay
Shout
race.
out to Coach Retchie, man, at R.L. Thornton. Coach Retchie, he taught us basketball. Thornton was cold in basketball.
Yeah.
Man. Anybody that ran across us in the 2000s. It was late 90s, 2000s.
For me, it was always me and Jelena eating them damn turkey legs. Boy, we used to sit on the steps and turn them turkey. She would get a turkey leg, I would get a sausage on the stick. And nigga, we would just pass it. Turn that shit up, me
Shout
and Jelena.
Shout out to my girl, Jelena Coleman. Man.
Oh, man. I know, yeah, she was cool. Shout out to her.
That was my little crush.
We used to turn that shit up.
Well, that nigga can score.
That nigga can score. That nigga can score.
She was the only few people that had me quiet.
Yeah, she can go.
That was the first person to call me a baby raccoon. We was in computer class, so it was already dark. So I couldn't even see how she said it. She was like, shut your ass up like a baby raccoon. And I was like, I like you.
I like you.
I like Jalita.
See, that's you was one of them type of niggas that think scoring equate love.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I do that with friendships too. You can't take my scoring. We can't be really hang around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I
that's what we
like
do. I mean, I saw that with my pops and his friends. Them niggas, if you see how they score on each other, you would think they hate each other.
Nigga, no. My daddy and his buddies, they don't score on each other. They be scoring on each other's wives.
Oh, no.
What about my daddy? My daddy and his best friend, they going back and forth one day. They going back and forth, right? It started with each other and it gradually went to their woman. I don't even know how it got that far.
It's not like they've been wanting to say this.
Boy, And my uncle, I ain't gonna say who it was. My uncle said something about my mama. And like my mama being like a little thick, da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
My dad said, boy, I know you ain't talking. He said, your woman hard on furniture and refrigerator. Nigga. When he told my uncle that his wife was hard on furniture and a refrigerator.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nah, them niggas scorn each other women.
Yeah, no, that's different. I can't do that. Cause a
They
nigga
get
kill you
going
by
on
this.
them women.
A nigga kill you by this girl. I can't go that far.
No. And it was something, I think my uncle started with like, Coco got control over you or something like that. My dad's like, nah, nigga, we ain't doing that.
No.
Yeah,
no.
my daddy
You
was
ain't
straight for the
my
juggler.
manhood. Yeah.
Boy, yeah.
When you go low, I go lower.
Lower. He sure did tell that to that man. I said, ooh.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
I mean, because your girl is a representation of you.
My daddy, he's like, with your cheap ass. That's my daddy's favorite score. The moment you piss him off, you are the cheapest nigga in the world.
Yeah, nah.
Because I guess
that nigga
like,
route back home quiet as hell.
hit a nigga in his finances, just hit different. The moment you call a nigga cheap, because now they got to show out.
Yeah. Yeah, now this nigga got to go into debt to prove a point.
Prove a point to a nigga named Jesse.
Yeah. Like, come on, big dog. You ain't got to go into debt, bro.
Prove a point to a nigga named Jesse.
Yeah, this nigga don't care. This nigga don't care.
My dad, no.
This nigga don't care.
He do not care.
Got no time.
I don't know if this was hard, but we fought through it.
Yeah, we did. I think we picked it back up a little bit. So we might.
It felt like a real roller coaster.
Yeah, I know we at least did an hour now.
We at least did an hour.
Well, we got an hour and 40.
We tried.
Yeah, so we can cut some
that
stuff out.
goddamn, we tried.
But yeah, man, I had to give y'all a little something. But next week
we're gonna come prepared.
No, it's not. We're just some unfortunate events, but we're gonna talk about sinners.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about sinners.
It's gonna get deep.
It's gonna be so good.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about PTSD and mental health.
Mental health. Yeah, I think that'd be good. And I was also gonna say, we really just need to get back into our notes because we had some like when we was like in the beginning, like the beginning stage of like what we wanted this to be, we was solid.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to get back to it.
Yeah, that's all.
And it won't be that hard.
It won't be.
It won't be that hard because we got it. Oh.
No, I ain't know what you were doing.
I thought you
about to give a nigga a hug or something.
Oh, you got a friend in me.
Who's saying that?
Toy Story.
Let's keep it that way.
Oh,
all
nigga,
right,
my
and
niece love
break.
that shit.